Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Making It with the Millionaires. All right, so today we just got married.
Look at us all ringed up.
October 3rd.
Show your ring.
We just got married October 3rd.
We got married, we did it. Yeah. We're officially the millionaires. Hi, Mr. Millionaire.
Hey, Mrs. Million. All right,
so in today's episode, we're going to be talking about 10 unexpected things that happened during our wedding. Like, we're deciding to talk about the things that, it's fine to laugh about 4 days later. Mm-hmm. So
not on the day of, it's not as fun.
Funny.
It's not fun. But days later, you're like, wow, that was kind of an unexpected
unexpected twist. Things we didn't know were going to happen.
Yeah.
Right. So, number 1. Our live stream.
Yeah, we were supposed to live stream our wedding on this channel for you wonderful viewers to see.
For all our friends to see, like
coworkers.
Like we promised so many people that they would be able to watch our wedding, and then it just didn't work.
Yeah.
This is why you can't just be relying on technology, guys. Mm-hmm. It just did not.
And apparently we were still live, but people couldn't see the videos.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure what that's about. I think it's still live on the device.
Yeah.
But when I go on the phone or like log in, it doesn't show anything. There. Yeah.
So sorry, guys.
Yeah. But we'll have some pictures up. Yeah. And maybe some videos up on our Instagram page, which is also at The Millionaires. That's TheMillienaires.
Follow us on Instagram. Yeah. Next, number 2 is that my veil would not stick to my head.
You know what's funny?
What?
I told you this, but the first time that happened, I didn't know your veil fell. I thought you just stopped and you were crying and then you looked back. Like, I was just like, what is up with her? Like, why can't she look at me?
He thought that I just could not finish walking down the aisle. But in all actuality, I was walking and my veil just fell. And I didn't want my face to be seen, so I put my flowers up and I ducked my face.
You see, that makes you look like you were crying.
And I was looking to see what happened to the veil. Because it was heavy, like, it was a big veil. Like, I could feel the second it came off. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, no. Like, and that happened, guys, I want to say at least 6 times during the ceremony.
Yeah.
It just kept falling off.
Yeah, even when you were sitting down too, right?
Yeah, when I was sitting down, when we were walking out, like, multiple times.
That's
annoying.
Did
not want to stick to my head. All right, number 3, I forgot to write my vows.
Shake my head.
We talked about it every single day.
Yeah, I'm like, make sure you write your vows by Friday.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I was so caught up because I'm also a full-time teacher, so I'm like working, trying to make sure I plan ahead for the kids, and then like all of a sudden, like the day came and I was like, oh snap. Like, I woke up Saturday morning and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's 5 a.m. Maybe I should write my vows. So I did. But it was a very scary awakening because I knew you wrote yours, so I was just like, oh my gosh.
Well, speaking of that brings us to number 4. So ironically, I wrote my vows on my phone and I was eventually going to write them on paper, but for some reason I never got to it. But my vow was actually completely written out. I probably just needed to finish the last couple lines, but it was pretty much like a whole paragraph and stuff. But ironically, my phone broke on that day.
He broke his phone.
My phone broke.
On the day.
So I had to try to speak. I had to try to speak from the heart and try to remember, like, what the heck did I write? I had a little tearjerker in there, I guess. Some people were like, mi corazón, you touch my heart. Like,
I still think that everything you said was so beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah, you called me beautiful.
Of course.
And you told me that there's no other person in the world that sparks your eye the way I do.
Yeah.
And it really melted me.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you, baby. Number 5 is that for some reason I lost my keys. So we finished the reception and like we both have our cars. So we're just like, okay, like we'll both drive up to the house so that we have our cars. So we don't have to worry about leaving for the next couple of days. We can just relax. And like, I'm so ready to just get in the car and go. And my keys are nowhere to be found. We spent about like 45 minutes.
I was getting tired.
Looking for these keys, like going up and down, searching all the luggage, like checking my dad's car, my sister's car, all my purses, like my duffel bag, like everything.
And mind you, after you get married, you just kind of want to go. You want
to
go home. You want to go to the hotel and just, proceed. But instead, we're out here looking for keys. Keys for like a whole hour. Like,
it was not funny. Like it was
dang.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
But we did it.
Eventually we did find those keys.
2 days later.
2 days
we
later.
Found out that we left it at the hotel.
You left it at the hotel?
I left it.
I wasn't with you.
Yeah, I left it at the hotel. So my bad. Number 6. Okay, this one I think is ridiculous. Like, so after the ceremony, we like walk out and we're in front of the church and everything. And then we're just like, okay, let's go to the site so we can take pictures with our bridal party. And so we hop on the van and we drive to the place where we're taking the photos. And like we figure out like where we're going to do it. The scenery looks nice. And we realize we forgot to tell our photographer. Like we literally just left him and it was just like, wait, what? Like I don't know how we could manage to forget to tell him like, hey, let's go to take pictures. So we get there and we have no photographer and we're just
luckily the videographer was there.
The videographer was able to like take pictures for us.
And so he got there.
But it was just like, how could we forget to bring the photographer when we're about to go take photos? Like,
shake my head.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what's next? Number
7.
Number 7.
Okay, so tell me how the Wednesday before the wedding, like we were trying to do, like DIY. We weren't really trying to have a reception because we spent all our money to really get this place and like we weren't really like looking into having a big reception. We just wanted something small with the bridal party. But my dad had other plans. And so we were just like, you know what? Like, we'll just go along with this. We just want him to be happy. So we're just like, we're going to do it all ourselves. Like, we like have a good friend of ours, my matron of honor, who like has a whole design company. So we're just like, we got this. We do this usually for other people. We can handle this. So Wednesday night we had a rehearsal at the church and we're just like, you know what, let's set up so that things are already here Friday. We don't have to worry about this later on in the week. And so we go and we worked for hours upon hours and set up the place just for Thursday for us to come and continue and find out that we have to take everything down because somebody else was having their wedding
on
Friday night.
Yeah.
So then we set up Wednesday, had to take it down Thursday, and then come back on Friday after the people had finished their wedding to reset up everything that we had done since Wednesday. And so we ended up like 2:30. Like 2:30 is when we finally got back to the hotel and were able to go to sleep. Like, and the guys didn't come.
Listen,
the guys, I don't know what happened there. I'm not even gonna ask. But
not gonna say
the
anything.
Girls, we pulled up and we got it done.
Listen, we were having a blast here. We were just hanging out, so I don't blame them.
Well, number 8 is that I never practiced standing up and sitting down in my dress. Like I was just like, wait, what? Like our pastor just kept having us stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, kneel down, stand up, sit down. I was just like, dang.
You were always like 5 seconds behind me.
Yeah.
You're like stand up and I'm already up and
like,
I look over.
Like,
I'm like
like it was terrible. So I advise anyone, like, if you're gonna get married in a church, like, make sure, like, if you're standing up and sitting down, you practice that before the day of, because I was just like, like, it was hard. Number 9. Okay, so walking down the aisle, there was no space.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why we didn't practice with these chairs in the aisle, but even like as my father was walking me down the aisle, we had to stop right there because the chairs, there's no space for us to fit. And so like after the wedding, as we were walking down, like there was
when we're walking out, there was like no space for us to be like walking straight down. Instead, I had to go through first, and then I did, I'm not a great dancer, but I tried to hit him with a moonwalk. I don't know if we got that on tape, but I hit him
I don't
with
think it looked like a moonwalk to me. I didn't know until he told me he was doing a moonwalk, but
listen, the crowd was going crazy. Like, they're like, yo,
they cheered him on, like, it was cute.
They're like, this guy got the juice.
Oh my
I want to be just like him.
Oh my goodness.
You didn't hear him say that in the crowd?
No, nobody said that.
I hope we can find footage.
And lastly, number 10 is my favorite moment.
That didn't need to be on there.
Number 10, my favorite moment of the entire wedding is when the doors opened up and I looked down the aisle just to see this precious man holding back his tears like...
I don't cry. I would cry for the
And
people,
it was so cute.
I don't like crying.
That's love. I be watching those videos on Instagram and like to see you like getting all teary-eyed and emotional just to see me, like when you see me all the time.
Yeah, I do see you all the time. But I didn't see you for a day. Like, wow. And that was the first time
That's true. We spent all of Friday not talking to each other. It was the longest day I've ever experienced.
Like, even when I don't see you, I'm talking to you. So it's like...
we do talk all the time.
I've never had that, like, strong I miss you. But you know what's funny?
We get to live with each other.
According to some people, I was wailing.
Yeah.
Like the way they made it seem.
He wasn't wailing.
They made it seem like I was like, whoa. I wasn't like that. I was holding back those tears. My bottom lip was probably shaking.
I was so happy to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
All right. Well.
You'll edit that out.
Those were some 10 unexpected moments from our wedding.
Yeah.
It was so nice to sit down and just reflect.
They're funny now.
We can laugh about now, but it really was not funny back then.
It's a very stressful day. So much is happening.
So much love all in one day. Like, I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
I really loved everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, well, I hope you all have a great rest of your days. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
And follow us on our Instagram page.
Follow us, yep.
Millionaires.
And we will see you next time.
Yep.
This is
Making It with the Millionaires.